Hey everybody, welcome to our daily vlogs. This is my husband Josh, who I refer to as my boyfriend a lot. We are married. This is me, always smiling, trying to. My husband again. My oldest daughter Zoe, who's 7, and my youngest daughter Grace, who's 4. We try to laugh a lot, not take life too serious, and have fun. We hope you enjoy watching our vlogs. Please comment, subscribe, and thumbs us up. Hi guys!
Oh,
we're back, and we're doing healthy better. And I have a flower in my hair. So we have a lot of questions to answer. Thank you guys for submitting them on such a short time from Wednesday to now. We love them. We absolutely love them. So thank you if you sent them in. First question is, what can we do for a family of 4 with $183 for food each month? You just keep it simple. I would say to the bulk section of the grocery store, like Winco or Fred Meyer, wherever you can buy.
And we
save a lot, oatmeals and stuff and rice. You can save a lot of money on.
But we found if you sit down and you plan out if you plan out your menu, I mean, most people get bored of the same thing week after week or month after month or whatever. We found that if we sacrifice that a little bit and we eat the same thing over and over and over, we can put the most amount of money towards our debt snowball, which means I can tell you exactly what our menu is going to be next month, and I can tell you exactly how much it's going to cost us. So if you can get it down to where you pick 5 dinners, 10 dinners, or whatever, and you get it down, you can budget it to where you can get it down to that 183 or 180 or whatever, and you can know what your whole month's food is out.
And you can feel in control and like, yes, I fed my whole family of 4 for $183.
Because we've got it down to a spreadsheet to where I can tell you what breakfast, lunch, and dinners are, and what are our dinners. I mean,
we eat good.
Just dinners alone for 7 days is what, $20? $22?
$20. I would say $25 a week we eat dinner. And we're eating like spaghetti, a couple casseroles, barbecue chicken, quiche. There's a breakfast for dinner.
What it boils down to is the more detailed you can get, thinking it out, being very thorough about it, that's where you're going to save your money. If you just wing it and go, let's go to the store and get some groceries, you're going to spend $50 on one dinner.
Hard to plan that for the whole month. And if you get recipes that your family loves that are simple, that don't require a ton of crazy ingredients, and you just stick to it, and you make the same things. If it's weekly or if it's bi-weekly, if you shop like we do, just stick to what works and keep it simple.
Yeah. Now wouldn't be the time to try Aunt Jemima's liver and onions or something like that. You know what I mean?
Liver and onions. That would probably be a good budget.
Just stick with what works. So hopefully we've answered that the best we could.
Yes. The next question kind of ties in with the first question. The next one is, how do you get your credit history and track every bill so my family can start the debt snowball? This question comes from our buddy Charles. I assume, Charles, what you're asking is you want a copy of your credit report. And how you do that is Dave Ramsey. Why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
In Dave Ramsey's book, I'm not sure if you have that book.
His workbook for Financial Peace University.
There's a area in here he talks about it. You can go to www.annualcreditreport.com, and they will give you, in a 12-month period, you can go on there and pull a free credit report off of that website. Now, it's a credit report which is going to give you your history of all your loans and credit cards and stuff. It will not give you your credit number.
Your score, your credit score.
That you will always have to pay for. But if you want just a free report of, hey, I want to look at my mortgage and cars and credit cards, that stuff will be on
your
there.
history.
Your history. You can get that at annualcreditreport.com.
I'll put the link down below.
Once a year for free.
Yes. So there's that. And go check it out, guys. It's free, and you can make sure there are no blemishes on your credit report.
Absolutely. And if
Yeah, just for security purposes, to make sure you're not paying on somebody else's debt, or you're not delinquent, that you're not delinquent on somebody else's debt that's going to screw you up later down the road and possibly buying a house. So definitely go check it out. The second part, and track every bill so my family can start the debt snowball. I assume, Charles, you're talking about a budget. Actually sitting down and writing down your bills. I hope I'm right. So that you guys can start doing the debt snowball. For that, go to Dave Ramsey, www.daveramsey.com. All these links will be down below, guys. And then the bottom of his page, scroll to the bottom, you'll see a tools section. And below the tools section, there'll be an easy online budget.
That's a Gazelle budget.
That's a Gazelle budget. And so click on that. It's a fantastic start for those of you who are new to this budgeting thing and wanting to just know where your money is going. It will also show you percentages, where you should fall, income to debt ratios, like what
the average is what your food income for a family of four should be.
What percentage your housing should be based on your income, and things like that. So go ahead.
To say also in that same area of the tools is there are other forms that you can use to get your debt snowball. Like if, because the budget form is good, that tracks your water, your power, blah, 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 blah. But if you want to get your debt, there's also forms that you can list your debts on, smallest to largest, and it shows you how you get that snowball going off of those to get. So they're kind of, your budget's going to be one form and your debt snowball is going to be another form. Mm-hmm. They're tied together, but then they're separate because you take whatever is left over from one budget and you apply it over to your debt snowball page. This is your money to get you going and keep you rolling.
But was that free?
What?
What you just explained? My part was free, because not everybody's going to have a membership to FBU. So just make sure. Check out Dave Ramsey's website, guys. There are tons and tons of resources that are free that are on there. There's some you can pay for if you want to get more detailed.
Let us know. If you can't find it, let us know.
Yeah. But I think that we answered your question, Charles, hopefully. And if we didn't, yeah, definitely let us know. Okay, next question is, any advice for a single woman working on paying off her debt? What are some ways to stay motivated and accountable when it's just me? That is a great question. How many single people are out here beating this down on their own? Which I would think would be easier than having this.
It'd be simple. I'd be rich if it was just me. I wouldn't have any. I'd be like... Wait a minute.
That backfired.
Yeah, it did. I would be like, I could take baths in money. Because I never spend money.
What, you would have all the bills. I would stick you with the bills. Don't ever leave me. Anyway, guys, so that is a great question. I was thinking about it. Obviously, we're going to say, and what Dave recommends is to find an accountability buddy. Somebody around you that's going to hurt your feelings. And I would recommend it not being a parent. Just saying from personal experiences, or if you're a parent, have it not be a child. You need that little bit of a barrier, that break.
Someone that
you feel comfortable
you're close enough with, but being that you're a woman that would say your blouse is ugly and not hurt your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
You can tell he lives in a house full of women.
You want someone that's honest with you, that is a good enough friend that's close enough to you that can tell you something honestly and you don't get offended by it. You take it as, oh, okay, well, maybe I should listen to it.
Well, and you want them to hurt your feelings. If you pick somebody, you want them to... because if you're in this by yourself, you need somebody that's going to say, you can't go on this trip, or you can't go buy those shoes. You need that person. Look at it as a compliment. So really think hard about who you want that to be.
Yeah. And for the paying off the debt side of it, make your goals realistic. I would say that we make our goals a little bit tighter because we have each other to bounce it off of, and when one's down and out, we can build the other one up. A single person, I would think, if you make your goals too tight, you are going to lose motivation. You're just going to be like, what's the point? I would make it realistic. Make them, think about it, what you think is realistic, and don't cut yourself off at the knees, so to speak.
Yes. And I don't know where you're at in this journey. I would join Financial Peace Find a financial, go to DaveRamsey.com, find a financial peace class close to you. That's probably the best thing as a single person. It'll change your life. It will change your life, but it will also give you a group of people who are working for the same thing. And if you're the only single person in that class, it's completely okay. You're surrounded by resources and help, and that is the best support. It will give you a good jumping off place, and then after the 13 weeks is over, you can you'll be able to just stand stronger on your own. So
thanks for the question.
That was a great question. Next question is, you had to use your emergency fund. We recently had to use our emergency fund. What do you do to replenish it? Do you stop the snowball, or have you decided to truck on with that because of the short amount of time left and then start the emergency fund back up?
How do we replenish it? We gamble. It's the quickest way.
We so have you guys fooled. You have no idea the life we lead.
Yes, we did have to use our emergency fund. Yes, we do replenish it. No, well, yes, we do stop the snowball, but we are at a point in our snowball that we're far enough along, we're putting so much money towards our debt that it only takes like one pay period and our emergency fund's back up. So it's not like we're out months to get it back. It's just a 2-week pay period. It's a
temporary hiccup.
But we're farther along. Some people may realize that if they have to use their $1,000, it may take them a month or two. And I would definitely say get your emergency fund back, because if it does take you 3 months, there's a chance in those 3 months that the alternator might go out, or the radiator, or you know what I mean. I mean, you'll catch yourself without it, and then you'll be in a worse position.
And those of you who have had to use it, it hurts to use it, but you're so thankful that you have it that you don't want to miss any time without it. Does that make sense? Like, you're so thankful it's there to fall back on that you cannot wait to build it back up. That's how we feel.
Definitely, take a month off, pay period off, whatever it takes in your particular situation to get your emergency fund back, because you'll need it. It's worth it not to get caught without it.
And this snowball, it pushed our snowball, back by at least a month. This month we've had has pushed our snowball out.
Yeah.
We don't even do the math on how many months and weeks. I know he likes it, but I can't even know that number anymore, because I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure and disappointment when that doesn't happen. When something breaks that is out of my control, I'm like, great, how many weeks did that take off of our debt snowball? So I don't even think of it that way.
And if something goes wrong around here, like the fridge broke or something, or the car broke or whatever, and it's not, can we fix it, honey? What are we going to do? It's, how many weeks is that going to put us back? Doesn't even care what the problem is. It's weeks. All you see is calendar days.
We're so focused. And at this point, I really don't care if it took us 3 months extra or 6 months extra. The point is that we need a budget that's working. We need an emergency fund that will get us through and sustain us. And things like makeup are going to happen within the next 6 months. So that's going to have to go in there.
Another way to replenish it, I don't know, depending on your situation, like I said, we are just one pay period to getting it back. But if you're farther than that and you're uncomfortable with it, sell something. I mean, have a garage sale. I mean, whatever you can do to get the money back quicker.
Work a second job.
Everyone's situation is different, but I would say do whatever you can to get it replenished. That way you can move on and have a clear conscience. If something happened, you'd be covered again.
That's right.
Great question. Thanks.